Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today in this video I would like to read an article entitled Gulf Coast Maritime Lawyer. Walker, Texas lawyer, is one of Texas' most experienced maritime lawyers. Maritime law suits are often complex and difficult to handle. So this is why you need to look up an attorney who has handled those complex cases. Maritime law is often referred to as admiralty law. In your injured sea, you need a Texas admiralty attorney because these cases often has many inconsistencies. Walker will find these inconsistencies and help you cover that you deserve. Just like in any industry, seamen are at risk of incurring serious injuries. Thankfully, the law recognizes this and protects seamen. Through maritime law, injured offshore workers receive protections. However, it's best to have an attorney to help you claim your compensation. The following acts are foundational to maritime law: Jones Act, Limitations of Liability Act, Longshoremen and Harbor Workers Compensation Act. If you have been involved in a maritime accident, do not be hesitant to call Walker Texas lawyer right away. Common maritime injury cases were handled: check-up rig accident, deck accident, tugboat accident, oil platform accident, barge accidents, commercial fishing accidents, cargo ships accident, shipyard accidents, common offshore injuries. The list of injuries common among seamen and other maritime workers is long, but the following are some of the most serious injuries that happen while working at sea or on the shore: broken finger, hand, arm, leg, foot or back. Burns, common with longshoremen. Compartment syndrome, inadequate blood flow to tissues. Crushed finger, hand, arm, leg or foot. Deep cut or laceration, drowning or near drowning. Injured back and or neck, including herniated discs and strains. Loss of limb, lung problems, including pleural disease, torn muscles, ligaments or tendons, toxic chemical exposure. Traumatic brain injury, etc. So, what is the difference between maritime law, admiralty law, and law of the sea? Maritime law and admiralty law are two terms that mean the same thing. They are interchangeable. These are laws that regard the conduct of vessels and incidents occurring at sea or on shore. While maritime law doesn't govern matters connected to the sea, it does differ from law of the sea. Law of the sea governs international trade, mineral rights, jurisdictions over coastal waters, treaties, and relations between countries. Maritime law cases are more local in concept. They often involve civil suits, individuals, companies, and representatives of those companies. Many aspects of admiralty law are recognized internationally through multilateral treaties. This is why If you are injured at sea, having a Gulf Coast maritime attorney is key to your case. What does admiralty law include? Admiralty law sets forth the following laws involving the sea and seamen: the right of a rescuer to claim a marine salvage award for recovering property lost at sea, the duty for ship owners to provide reasonable care to passengers. If a passenger's injury is the result of negligence, then a suit can be against the ship owner. The right to place a maritime lien against a vessel if creditors or seamen are too monetary. This acts as security to make sure those parties get paid. The benefit of maintenance and cure, which require ship owner to care for the injured crew. Maintenance obligates ship owner to provide seamen with basic living expenses until they can return to work. Cure obligates ship owners to provide free medical care, even if that care is long-term or permanent. Jones Act: if you set sail and leave national boundaries, even if you are a U.S. citizen employed by a U.S. company and on a U.S. citizen registered ship, some laws would no longer apply. The Marine Act is one of sets of laws created to help restore your protection. The Jones Act is Section 27 of the Marine Emissions Act. It helps govern maritime commerce in U.S. waters between U.S. ports. The Jones Act also includes provisions that have seafaring workers' rights at core. Those provisions include, among many others, commerce between U.S. ports can only occur with American-built vessels. The owner of the vessel must use reasonable care and maintain it for safety and seaworthiness. The owner is liable if it is found that their negligence led to injury. Qualifying sailors, officially classified as seamen who have suffered injuries or illness while at sea, can recover appropriate compensations from their employers by a lawsuit if necessary. Death on the High Seas Act. The Death on the High Seas Act covers passengers on a maritime vessel who are killed outside of the 3-mile territorial coast of the United States. This means that families for passengers not employed by the vessel are eligible for the OHSI benefits. These benefits only occur in the event of a high seas death outside the 3-mile coastline. Limitations of liability. Maritime law states that the owner of a vessel may be subject to liability for any losses or damages that happens during the voyage. Yet many ship owners attempt to avoid responsibility for accident and death that occur on their vessels under the Limitations of Liability Act. This act allows owners in certain cases to limit liability if the unseaworthy conditions of the vessel occur without the knowledge of the owner. The Act covers personal injury losses such as death and collision. It also covers cargo losses like loss of property, goods, or merchandise. Longshoremen and Harbor Workers Compensation. The Longshoremen and Harbor Worker Compensations Act is a federal law that is granted to workers' compensations for injured employees. These employees work in the areas used for loading, unloading, crafting, and repairing sea vessels. Do you know your rights if you are injured at sea? After an accident, one of the most important things you can do is to ensure that all your needs are being met: medical, legal, emotional, as well as financial needs are most important. So the time is up and the article will be continued to read on the next video. So bye bye and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Bye!